ain't ready for responsibility. You need to tell them about us. You need to let them know.
Hey, I know. There you go. We know.
Thank you. I mean, I'm pushing.
Yeah! Referee, everyone! Referee!
You already know what it is. I mean,
for a dojo.
Take us to school. Take us to school.
who you want?
You got Big Red? I definitely want Big Red. I want Big Red.
All right, I tell you, you get Big Red, and I'm starting. Fair enough? All right, there you go. Wait your turn, Big Red.
Ladies and gentlemen, the CZW champs are in the house for H20 Undiscovered tonight as our boys G.G Everson and Big Red Ryan Redfield are taking on the Rep. That's Dave McCall and Nate Carter, two of the baddest dudes around, and it's not often you see G.G Everson undersized in the ring, but today he is. As Everson, and you'll never hear me say this, but may not want to get into the strength game with Mr. Nate Carter.
Come on, Nate.
But what an opportunity. CZW Tag Champs on the line as GG standing tall, standing tough. Wild-eyed GG Everson is not shrinking in this moment.
I want a new tag partner. I want him instead.
Yeah. Oh, you think you're tough? Like you got a little hair on your chin. You think you're tough, huh? All right.
And smack talk is part of the game. If you want to take down the champs, Carter's off. GG standing tall, absorbing that shot. He's just biding his time, boy.
Oh, you think you're something, huh?
Gosh, darn, man.
And former enemies, GG Everson and Ryan Redfield.
By all means, bring it.
Yeah, you take off.
Uh-oh. Carter saying to bring it. Welcome to the big league, GG Everson. When you're going up against the CZW Tag Team Champs, you can't expect goodwill.
What you expect? I got enough.
Mouthpiece back in, Carter's off. Everson levels him with a shoulder tackle. And another one. The ring is shaking as GG Everson is delivering earthquakes left and right. And the kids from Undiscovered got big gold dreams.
That was cute.
Carter bemused by GG Everson.
Come on, Nate.
Bring on Big Red. Big Red. Big Red.
It's Big Red versus McCall. The lengthy McCall going up against Big Red. May not want to get a fight of blows here because that length is just going to be too much for Big Red to take on. Red's got to close this gap quick or else he's going to keep knocking that tree down. And look at the elevation. Big Red hits him with a stiff forearm. And another one. Big Red bringing the fight. And boy, I think he just had the skin ripped off his chest with that knife edge chop. Uh-oh. And one for Big Red. And another one. No, we're saying one more for Big Red. Uh-oh, McCall blocks it. Big Red ducks one. And a clothesline taking his head off. And our boys GG and Big Red are gassed up right now. And Everson and Redfield working like some grizzled young veterans, working them back to their corner. McCall doesn't know where he's at right now as he takes a double boot right to the face. Big Red's off. Senton splash, driving all the air out. GG Everson, diving clothesline, goes for the cover. High angle cover, gets a 2 count. And what tandem offense by the youngsters, GG Everson and Big Red.
Hands up, everyone.
And it looks like the Rep just walked into the house that H20 built and maybe not be ready to drink. But the veteran's working GG back into the corner he does not want to be in. GG's got to work his way out of there. And Carter holding him. And a high knee right to the mush. The jaw turning to mush as McCall driving those elbows right into the side of the neck of G.G. Everson. Ooh, I think I just saw his jaw pop.
Watch your mouth!
I owe Priest $5.
And the rep is fired up here. The CZW Tag Team Champs bringing the language and bringing the fight and bringing that headbutt as G.G. Everson's on Queer Street now, doesn't know where he's at. Oh no. What's Carter got in mind? A little bit of a shimmy and shaking the brain with that headbutt. Everson still ready for a fight. He's got his mitts up, pushing back Carter, but he's still on the wrong side of town right now. You can fight all you want, but you got to get back to Big Red, G.G. Oh my God, and what a chop right to the temple. And another headbutt. There's only so many of them you can take before you don't know what state you're in anymore. Crowd loving their man G.G. Everson. We've seen him fight every week here on Undiscovered. But the rep firmly in control. And what tandem offense. Knee into a body slam, goes for the cover, gets a 2 count, just a 2 count. And the rep showing why they are the CZW Tag Team Champs, draped in gold, as G.G. still trying to find a way out of this predicament. Knee right to the chest, and a knee to the other side, trying to crack those ribs. What we got here? Ooh, and a chop, baby. And that cold knife chop. And G.G.'s earning his lumps right now, but he ain't gonna take it lying down. He's H2O raised. And the rep taking control of the situation. Geography is huge in these tag team matches. And you can see Big Red just salivating, chomping at the bit, trying to get back into this match. But the rep are just giving G.G. his lumps right now. Welcome to the big time, kid. And another crushing headbutt. Won't be surprised if he had a fractured skull right now. Snapmare going into a float over cover, gets a 2. And just a 2 count. Just a 2 count. G.G. still got a little bit of fight left in him. And you can see him reaching for that tag. Big Red, he's practically jumping in this ring. He wants to get in so bad. Meanwhile, Big Nate is just toying with G.G. as G.G.'s fighting back, delivering some forearms, and a chop.
That's right, G.G.
And another chop. G.G.'s trying to get his bearings straight and deliver punishment at the same time. That's a tall task for the youngster. Now, if it's any indication from the match between G.G. and Big Red last week on Undiscovered, and the disrespect, throwing the sloppy mouth guard, G.G. lifts him up. Falcon Arrow! Falcon Arrow! He hit him with a Falcon Arrow out of nowhere! And we got the Big Red House of Fire waiting for that tag. And McCall's in. And Big Red's in. Ducks a clothesline. Hits him with an elbow. Clothesline. And a back elbow. And what's Big Red got planned? Suplexing McCall out of his shoes. Go for the cover, kid. And the wily veteran grabs the ropes. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. And our ref, Joshua Ciparone, has to get control of this match. This is turning into a scrum in a quick second. As Big Nate's off. Double drop kick. It may not have had an elevation, but it's got power. They can't get up high, but those drop kicks hurt just the same. Big Red holding that lower back. The ref just got... Big Nate just speared his own partner. Oh no. Clothesline German. But wisely rolling out of the ring. Oh no, McCall's getting covered. Do we got new champions? Do we got... Oh! That was a hair short of being draped in gold. Big Red, the resolve of Big Red and G.G. Everson on display tonight. These two kids are fighting their hearts out. They want those CZW Tag Team Champions. G.G. getting back into this ring. And G.G. and Big Red are firmly in control of this match. Oh no, we got some tandem offense going here. Big Red's off. And that jumping elbow splash. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, the bomb's about to drop. The earth's about to shake. I hope McCall is ready. Oh no, Big Nate. What goes up must come down in a hard, hard way. G.G. went for the biscuit, but he got knocked loopy. And the running knee right to the face of Big Red. Oh no, G.G.'s up. G.G. is up. He's just fighting on blood, sweat, and tears right now. He's fighting with big dreams. Oh no. And the jumping flatliner, that's gotta be it. It's over. The Rep have reigned supreme.
CZW Tag Team Champions, Nate Carter and Dave McCall,
The Rep came in and showed why they're the CZW Tag Team Champions, but boy, oh boy, I think we got a new hot tag team here in H20 Undiscovered. It was the tandem offense, it was the experience of the Rep that got him this win today. Now we might have a situation, we might need to get security on it. Oh no.
You want to be a tag team? Keep doing what you're doing. Maybe one of these days we'll come back. Show us what you got. Show us what H2O got. Show us
And the Rep putting G.G. and Big Red on notice. Keep it going, kids. Now that's what H2O Undiscovered's all about. The Young Bucks stepping up, bringing the fight. They may not have had the gold tonight, but boy, oh boy, are G.G. and Big Red on their way.
Give it up for Big Red.